Hello, welcome back everyone. We are gonna go over with solving multi-step equation word problems today. When we want to solve a word problem using equations, let's follow these 6 steps. Step 1. Read the problem carefully and figure out what you have to find. Step 2. Assign a variable to the quantity you are trying to find. Step 3. Reread the problem and write an equation for the quantities given in the problem. Step 4. Solve equation. Step 5. Answer the question in the problem in a complete sentence. Step 6. Check the answer by substituting the variable in the original equation. Now let's apply these steps. Example 1. The length of a rectangle measures 2 centimeters more than its width. The perimeter of the rectangle is 68 centimeters. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Step 1. Read the problem carefully and figure out what you have to find. It seems we need to find the dimensions of the rectangle. Let's highlight this. Step 2. Assign a variable to the quantity you are trying to find. Let's call W as our width of the rectangle. If I draw the picture here, if our length is 2 centimeters more than its width, then shorter side should be W, and then the length would be longer side, which is W plus 2. Step 3. Reread the problem and write an equation for the quantities given in the problem. Now we're ready to write the equation. Since the perimeter of a shape is adding up all the side lengths, and we know that is 68, we can write the equation now. W plus 2 plus W plus 2, which will be 68. Now we can go to step 4, which is solve the equation. To solve this equation, I would like to identify my like terms. So let's see if I can combine the like terms. I see constants and I see also variables here. Let's use another one. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So our equation after combining like terms will be 2W, 4. Let's go back. 4W plus 4 equals 68. Now we're going to apply inverse operations. Subtract 4 from both sides. And 4W equals 64. We're going to divide both sides of the equation with the coefficient of W, which is 4. And the final answer for this part of the question is 16. So we know width of the shape is 16 centimeters. Now let's find the length. Since we know that length is W plus 2, we can just plug in that 16. And then the length will be 18. Then we are ready to write our complete answer. Our complete answer will be the width of the rectangle is 16 centimeters and the length of the rectangle is 18 centimeters. which was our step 5. Now the final step, which is the most important step of the problem solving, is checking your answer. Okay, let's check it then. I'm going to write the equation w plus 2 plus w plus 2 equals 68. And I'm going to plug in 16 plus 16 plus 2 plus 16 plus 16 plus 2 equals 68 or not. That's what we're checking. So when we combine these numbers, when we add them, 16 plus 16, 32. And I have another 16 plus 16, here's 32. And then I have 2 and 2 here, so 32 plus 32 plus 4 will give us 68. And yep, it was correct. Great job, everyone. Let's move on to the next question. Example 2. You paid $6.80 more for a pair of pants than you did for a shirt. Your bill for the pants and shirt was $68.80. How much did each item cost? Okay, we're going to follow the same steps, and we are going to start with our question statement. I'm going to highlight. We're looking for the price of each item. And let's start with defining our variable. When you're defining your variable, you are going to build one information on the other information. So we're looking for the original information. It says that you paid 6.80 more. So then we're adding 6.80 to something else. That's what going to be, that something else would be my variable. In this case, it is going to be a shirt. So let's go ahead and then call our variable x to represent the cost or the price of the shirt. And then we are going to reread the question and find out other information that I need to write the equation. So I see that the price for the shirt is X, then the price for the pants would be $6.80 more. Then we will call X plus 6.80 to price for the price of pants. Okay, now the next information I have here, your bill for the pants and shirts was $68.80. Then we are going to write our equation, X for the shirt plus X plus 6.80 for the pants. Then our total is 68.80. I see like terms here. Let's combine them. And I will have 2x plus 6.80 on the left side of the equation. And on the right side, we will keep the same amount. Now we can start inverse operations by subtracting 6.80 from both sides. Here, it's really important to line up the decimal points when you are subtracting, so please be careful. Then I have 2x, those are canceled, equals, we have here 62. If I divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of x, which is 2, then x will be 31. If we know that shirt is $31, so we know shirt is $31, I can easily find the price for pants. So it is going to be $31 plus $6.80, which will give us $37.80. And let's write our complete sentence. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. The sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 519. What are the 3 numbers? Okay, let's highlight our question statement right here. And the consecutive means they're next to each other. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, 23, 101, 102, 103, and so on. In this case, I would like to call my first number x, and my second number, since it will come right after x, it is going to be x plus 1. And x plus 2 will be the third number. Oops. Okay. Then I can write the equation since I know the sum of those 3 numbers is 519. X plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 519. So this is our first number, this is our second number, and this is our third number. Okay? Then let's start solving the equation by combining like terms first. I see x, another positive x, another positive x. And then I see constant positive 1 and 2. Now let's add. X plus x plus x will give us 3x plus 1 plus 2, 3, 519. Let's subtract 3 from both sides. 3x equals 516. If I divide each side by the coefficient of x, my final answer should be 172. So x is 172, then next 3 numbers will be next 2 numbers would be 173 and 174, since they're right after each other. So then let's write here our final answer. The 3 consecutive numbers are 172, 173, and 174. We're almost there. There's one more step to do. We are going to check our answer. Let's rewrite the original equation. It was x plus 1 plus x plus 2 equals 119. We are going to plug in 172 for x. We're going to substitute 172 for x and see if we are going to have the same number on both sides of the equation. We are going to go and write 172 plus 172 plus 1 plus 172 plus 2 equals or not 519. And let's add them. 172 plus 172 will be 344 plus 1 plus 172 plus 2. This part will be 175. And then when we add 344 plus 175, we will get 519. So yes, we got it right. Great job. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Example 4. Anthony, Brandon, and Kathy are comparing how much sweets they have. Anthony has 4 more than Brandon, but 3 fewer than Kathy. In total, they have 41 sweets. How many sweets do they each have? Okay, let's start with highlighting our question statement. Let's define our variable. Before we start our variable, we need to decide who is going to be the x. Anthony or Brandon or Kathy. So when you look at this information one more time, there is one main person that we can call X, and then the other ones will be built on that, his or her information. Anthony has 4 more than Brandon. So Anthony is the main person. If Anthony has 4 more than Brandon, Brandon has 4 fewer than Anthony. Same thing, also we can build Kathy's information based on Anthony's information. If Anthony has 3 fewer than Kathy, then Kathy will have 3 more than Anthony. Then we are going to call Anthony is our variable. So we will say let Anthony, so x equals looked weird. Okay. And if Anthony is X, then we can call Brandon would be X minus 4. And then Kathy's will be X plus 3. Okay. Now it's time to write the equation. Our equation will be, since in total they have 41 sweets, X plus X minus 4 plus X plus 3 is 41. And this stands for Anthony, this is for Brandon, and this is for Kathy. Now let's solve this equation, and we can clearly see like terms, and we have also constant like terms. Okay, let's combine them. X plus X plus X will give us 3X plus we have negative 4 plus positive 3, which is going to be negative 1. Is equal to 41. Add 1 to both sides of the equation, and then 3x equals 42. If I divide both sides by the coefficient of x, from here x will be 14. Now let's find number of Brandon's sweets and Kathy's sweets. Brandon was x minus 4, which is 14 minus 4 and 10. For Kathy, it was x plus 3, which is 14 plus 3, and that will give us 17. Now let's write our complete sentence. Anthony has 14. Brandon has 10. And Kathy has 17 sweets. Okay. The last step of our problem solving is checking your answer part, as you know. So let's check our answer. I'm going to go ahead and take the original equation, which was x plus x minus 4 plus x plus 3 equals 41. And I'm going to substitute 14 for x. 14 plus 14 minus 4 plus 14 plus 3 equals 41 or not. We are checking, that's a question mark here. So 14 plus 14 is 28, minus 4 is 24. And on the other side, we have 14 plus 3, which is 17. When you add them, you will get, let's just do here, 14 plus 14 is 28, minus 4 will give us 24. And here, 14 plus 3 is 17. So when you add them, it is going to be 41. Yay, we got it right again. Okay, we're done. You are going to do the practice questions next, and have a great day.